Poke Blazers, Sarah here. This is an update video which I'm going to do every week or two, where we're basically going to look back at all the things that have sold, but mostly around graded 10 for graded slabs, looking mostly at PSA as well, maybe CGC, Beckett, all those sort of ones, but probably not looking too much -9 grade, otherwise we will literally be here forever, because so much gets bought and sold throughout every single day. But we're going to look at how the market's reflecting, what's popular, what's not so popular, what good things you'll be able to get your hands on in a reasonable amount of price as well. And if you've got one of those graded slabs and you're watching this and you think, oh, actually I didn't realize it was worth that much, then maybe then you can look on eBay and list it, and it might be your time to sell, and it might be your time to hold on to it as well. So let's go literally straight into it, and we're firing off with the special delivery Charizards right here. Literally just come out, obviously, this year, 2022. If you registered your details in time with the Pokemon Center, then you were able to purchase a few things and get this delivered straight to your door, or buy a code, or buy it in the sleeve that it was delivered from the Pokemon Center to your door from a buyer, maybe online as well. And already people were sending these off, making them a priority. And as you can see there, on the 5th of September, with a high of 59 bids, this sold at $741 on the 5th of September. But as you can see, as all they do, things were getting more popular, more things were being sent off to PSA in regards to special delivery, centering, swirls perfectly, and another one sold literally about a week later on the 11th of September for only £530, which is approximately, at the time of recording this video, around $610. So as you can see there, from the first one, it did dip pretty much over $100 within sort of a week, but I have seen ones that have gone way up and down, so a fluctuation. So if you do have your hands on one of these, they're already worth something. They may well do in 5-10 years time, and you want it and you think, oh yeah, that centering is great, everything like that, and you want to send it off to get graded, then it may be worth doing, because obviously it will go up in value instantly just by that. And it's a nice card as well, just to have, just to keep, whether it's graded or not, whether it's delivered in the Pokemon Center sleeve as it was, just in the wrapper. It's just nice to have your hands on it and just be able to keep it in years to come, as we found with all the other special delivery ones and the promo cards as well. Keeping in trend with the Charizards, we're moving on. This is what also sold on the 13th of September, which is from the Brilliant Stars, the Sword and Shield era, PSA 10 of Charizard V-Star, and that sold for $275. And moving on, we've got a couple of Japanese and the English version as well. So Starbirth to Brilliant Stars. And you see there, PSA 10 Gemmim sold for $260, the Japanese version. And the English version is doing very well. It does well as even a raw card, around sort of 100. You can get one for $150, $180. As you see there, that one sold just under $500 at $490 on the 14th of September. So definitely a nice card to have, a nice card to keep, and it's always very popular even as a raw card, especially if you're collecting the whole Brilliant Stars set. You're going to want that card. That is always one of people's main chase cards. Sticking with the Charizard, we've got Shining Fates there. That sold just over literally $300 at $301 on the 13th of September. That's a very nice card indeed. Again, even raw is nice to keep, nice to have, especially if you're collecting that set. And going a little bit cheaper if you wanted sort of the Charizards but PSA graded and at Gem Mint 10, then you can get your hands literally around $40, just under 40, and that only has 6 bids, and that was sold on the 13th of September. That's from the Darkness Ablaze set. And then I love this, the Pokemon 25th anniversary, the celebrations, that sold just over $250. You can buy the card around sort of £70-80, around just $100, under $100 US. So graded is definitely worth doing that if you have one or you want to buy one and keep it. Then $250. The difference between that is quite a lot, and that sold on September 12th at a whopping 38 bids. So that was very popular indeed, and that is a cool card. And then if you want to stick with sort of going back old school, but have things that are attainable in the sense they're nice to keep, that's how old they are, first edition, some of them as well, then these are affordable here. You've got the, I'm surprised it sold that low, but $74 there for the first edition, obviously non-hollow common Squirtle, and that's 2,000. But I have seen them go approximately, they've fluctuated quite a lot between sort of $60 and about $90. And then you've got a PSA 8 there, first edition hollow Machamp, and that only sold for $62. So if you wanted to get your hands on something that's either first edition or hollows, that's graded between 8 and 10 for a decent price, then as you can see there, things are going at quite a low, reasonable price. The same again there with the Charmander, it's first edition, that sold at $76 right there. And then we're moving on then into the next ones. Again, if you want to get your hands on something that's very old school, sort of Wizard of the Coast, then you can get a PSA Articuno hollow there for only $40. So I'm quite surprised at that. That didn't do too well. And or you want a Shelder common, but a first edition, then that just sold over, literally just over $30 on the 13th of September with 5 bids. So that's pretty decent and something nice to keep. Carry on with the base set as well. You've got a Ponyta there for literally just over $20 at $23 on the 13th of September. And talking about the EX era, so going slightly newer, but still older in the 2004. EX cards are obviously coming back. That sold a whopping $290, only 6 bids. But that was on the 13th of September, and that sold for $290. So just under $300, guys. So that did really, really well. Okay, and I just love this card. Literally, whether it's in Japanese or English. Love it from Gym Challenge, and that is the Rainbow Energy promo card there, PSA 10. Just so cool. And that sold at $110, just over, with quite a few 13 bids there on September 13th. So that is a very cool card. I really like that one. It's quite a nice one as well when you do pull that card, if you've ever opened a Gym Challenge cards or even Gym Heroes as well. Moving a little bit more in the new school, we got Vivid Voltage there. It didn't sell that high, but the Rainbow Rare there, you just got just under $65 on the 13th of September at whopping 21 bids. That must start quite low. And then just the Pikachu VMax, quite surprised for Vivid Voltage, just sold over $50. And that was around sort of 18 bids on September 13th as well, so not that high. And then we finish off with the big dog there. We've got the Umbreon from 2021, Evolving Skies, very popular set, especially now they've done the reprint as well, very popular. So if you've got yourself one of those, send it off for grading, I suggest, or if you've got one that's graded, or you want to try and get your hands on one, then they're definitely good to hold onto and keep. This is definitely above on the list, like the Charizard V from Brilliant Stars that I mentioned. This is on Big Chase list for many people. Secret Rare PSA 10 Gemmim, that sold for $845 with a whopping 33 bids on the 13th of September. So that is everything. Like I say, otherwise if we're going to go PSA 6 and 7 different ones, we would be here for a long time. So we're just concentrating on the main ones, going from special delivery all the way back to the Wizards of the Coast with base sets, first editions as well, Team Rockets, to the Evolving Skies as well, finishing on that Umbreon Secret Rare. So very exciting. I hope you've enjoyed this quick short video. Don't forget to subscribe with the bell on, like this video as well, check out the other video that's popping up for you if you haven't watched it already, or go back, there's some giveaways on them with a lot more to come as well. Thank you ever so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep blazing.